Oh, fuck. He's my nemesis now.
Revive!
Oh, fuck.
Good to go.
Got a mad teabag until he killed me.
Yeah, I know.
Look!
A merciful end!
Shit.
Revive
He's got me
me!
again. Oh, he's beating me up. Why is he doing that, eh?
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, and he's teabagging as well.
Medic!
I'm sorry, he's running around.
Got him. Wow, look at that. Sorry, T. That's the weirdest. Wow, it's like he's lagging or something. He just did like the moonwalk. Oh. What the fuck happened here? Can you hear me, Rocky? Good afternoon, gamers. Whitebot here, and that was those little clips there was just a quick game I had this afternoon on Gears of War 3 with Rocky. And Brutal Goddess was in the lobby as well. She was playing against us, and I was up against Fatal, and Fatal was totally owning me. And I just don't understand why he had to put more into it as I get one. Whoa, one easy kill, and look at this. Mr. Munty. And we had one of these guys in our team as well, so that probably explains why Fatal, as you saw in that match then, was just totally getting the shits and just teabagging me and ripping my arm off. I mean, good on you, Fatal. You're awesome, dude. If I played as much as Gears of War 3 as I did as you, mate, I'd want to be as half as good. I'd hope to be as half as good. So, yeah, good on you, Fatal. Rocking. Love your work. Awesome stuff. But what I really want to say is, guys, the retro is ruining this game. It really is. I know it's there. You say it's there, Whitebot. You say it's there to be used. No, it is so noobish. I mean, ADR Marco was, well, when I first joined this afternoon, I was on a Sura, and negative 10. I didn't even get one kill. Negative 10. And it's been like that all weekend. I don't know if I'm just not concentrating as much, getting the shits, not playing as well. And this is probably the best game I did all weekend. All weekend, guys, with this one here. And it's probably because, well, look at this noob with the fucking retro, man. Like, I just... Retros. Why are people using retros? Oh my god, they're the worst thing. Okay, it's in the game. Doesn't mean you have to use it. There's no skill to the retro. It downs you in no time. And it just ruins the flow and agitates everybody and probably brings out the worst of it in us. And pretty much, big time, the worst of us is Fatal just ripping my arm off and teabagging me. I don't know what I've done. Fatal, if you ever watch any of my videos, drop a comment. Tell me why you did that. Do you get a lot of fun out of teabagging me? Do you feel like a better person, a better man? Or are you just a lonely little boy in the room? Nobody loves you anymore. Anyway, so there we go. That guy there, Sully Montari, whatever, he is just the biggest arsehole in this game. And he just retros, and I've just noticed it all weekend, guys. What happens is people charge in. There's always someone who's just using the Lancer and the retro. Now, Lancer's got no problem with. Lancer is a good cover weapon. It can put you in the corners here and there. It's a tactic, but the retro, people just charging with the retro and just holding and spamming the fire trigger, and that's it. Next thing you know, 3-4 players are down, and the other guys, you know, other people which just like to use the Ashes and the Lancers just come in and clean up because they've got the bloodthirsty mode going on. And it all seems good and well when they're on your team, but when you play against them and the teams that mixed up, you just destroys the mojo and the flow. It really does. And it's like, why use the retro? I mean, Rocky said to me on the weekend he wouldn't even use the retro, even if he was trying to Onyx it. And I have to agree. Because as you can see here, he's retroing there, and I missed my shots like I've been missing all weekend. And then this comes through, and yeah, well, good spirit there. So he just kicked me over, and his team player just went, you know what, I'm not going to take the kill. But come on, dude, you know, use something else. Challenge yourself. The retro is not a challenge. I actually could have made life very uncomfortable for Fatal this afternoon if I just used the sword off and the retro. I would never do that because he's a better player. They just admit it, he's a better player. Try and change your tactics. Don't run out as much as I did. The one thing I don't like... Oh, look at that, the digger got me. The one thing I don't like is, you know, the teabag and ripping somebody's arms off. Like, I've only done it once for a bit of shits and giggles here, but it doesn't prove anything. Like, I keep on saying to everybody, it doesn't prove anything. Like, it is sort of like running the community. You got something to prove. But why? Why? It doesn't prove anything. The best players in the world don't teabag, and when they do, it's because somebody like yourself has been really annoying them. And it just doesn't prove anything, mate. You have no idea what the other person's been like. You know, some people just want to come and just play, and they don't really care what the KD is right now while they go. I mean, you know, give credit where it's due. Oh, look at this shitty talkbow. Why watching the talkbow? So it annoys me. It almost makes me feel, why do I want to stay back in old gen when I want to go up to the next gen? Because the next gen, I haven't copped any shit like that. Not even when I was playing Ghost before I snapped it. No. And so there you go, gamers. That's pure and simple. You want to keep on teabagging and just playing Gears of War 3? Fantastic to you. But you got to have a hard time. I keep on telling you this when the next Gears of War game comes out, because people just keep reports in your GT. Before you know it, you just be playing with the other rest of teabaggers and arseholes out there. Not saying you're an arsehole, Fatal, but I think you've obviously got something to prove against me, and you've got a Gears of War 3. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, so the retro, people, I just can't stand the retro. It has to be taken out. Epic, remove it, please. Please remove the retro. It's so bad. And I haven't copped it that badly with the retro this weekend. I've just seen a lot of people rocking the retro since I've come back. And I don't understand why. Look, guys, I'm a shit player. I have no problems admitting that. I don't think I'm the best player under the sun, and some days I'm good, some days I'm not. You know, I don't really care. I put videos up which are slightly entertaining and talk about current things, but I like to challenge myself. And how do I challenge myself? Constantly running around with a Nasher and using the Lancer and stuff like that. You know, because guys, I'm not the best with the Nasher. I'm probably, out of all my friends on my friends list in Xbox Live, I'm the worst. I've got no problems admitting that, mate. Like, I've got nothing to prove, people. I've proved. Well, the people I do have to prove things to already have done it. So the dog's quite happy with that. I fed her. That's all I had to prove. So the person had to prove it to. So, but I had a fun weekend anyway with the people I played with. You know, VS Camo, thank you for coming along. For Shizzle Swag, I think it is. Sorry for getting your GTs mixed up. Rocky played a hell of a lot of Gears of War 3 with you, mate, over the weekend. Brutal Goddess, heaps of times. Bit of Strafe Master. He saw me go negative like nothing else. 6 and 3s, you can see, guys. This is the best I've done all weekend with this game, and I think this was a Saturday afternoon. Like, I played it for about 4 or 5 hours on a Saturday Gamers, and I just, it was shocking. I played so bad on the weekend. I don't know if I'm feeling well, if it's me, or I'm not using excuses. I'm just gonna say I'm a noob, as I just noobed it then. And Rocky, thank you for the revive. So yeah, there's been some fun moments as you see Rocky gets taken out by a body. Seriously, you gotta laugh at stuff like that. And Fatal, mate, I was laughing at some of the noobish maneuvers I was doing, and I have to say, players like you are good. You know every angle, you know how to throw the Incinity, you know that, mate. You don't need to carry on, you know. Killer Beast, I think, is still one of the best Gears of War players I've ever played against or with, and he doesn't teabag. And if he does, it's only for shits and giggles with close mates. So you got nothing to prove, mate. Like, you know, stop the teabagging, and then you can own me generally. I mean, everybody knows you. You know, I'm not the best Gears of War player, and I don't just put up clips where I'm just owning people. And the other weird thing about that whole game was, is that whole game lagged out. That last bit of clip you saw, everything just lagged out. Wow, I've never seen anything like that on Gears. Never. So it was really bizarre. So I had to switch my Xbox off. It's like it totally froze. I'm like, what the F and hell happened there? It was shitty boom. It was just one of the mates. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was meant to save you, Rocky, but it didn't. And Camo comes up from point, and there you go, son. So, it was a weird connection. It was a weird afternoon. I've been playing Battlefield 4 all day because it's 100% markup. You'll be seeing some more Battlefield 4 clips maybe later in the week. I'll probably jump back over to the PS4 to play more of that. Definitely got a lot of good responses from my Gears of War clips and footage. The majority of you do play Gears of War, and it's quite exciting that we've got the new Gears of War games coming out. See, I was doing noobish maneuvers like that all week, guys. I just don't know what it was. I really don't know. I just not thinking straight, not playing straight, not playing well at all. Whereas Rocky was going off. Everybody else I played with was going off. Ybot was just going shit. Almost rage quit material. Something was quite funny. It was bizarre, funny, weird. But there you go. So tell me what you think, gamers. Do you want? You know, would you like Epic to remove the retro completely? Don't get me wrong. I think the sort of still needs a bit of skill. You got one shot with that puppy, and most people can outwit a sawed-off player. I can do it myself, but the sawed-off, you know, it's got one shot, and the person's got to move around to get out of it. Trust me, the way some of these people move, particularly Fail's example, he knows his math. Good shot, son. Most people like Fatal, they totally own somebody with a with the sawed off. They just know the angles to get around it. But the retro, I don't care, man. You can bounce around as much as you want, but you just, left and right and spray that thing, they just go down. You go down in no time. It should be removed or definitely nerfed. It's one thing. It's the only weapon I have a complete complaint about in this whole game. Everything else, I personally think is well balanced. I have to go past the boom shop, not to worry about the shitty boom. And that's it. So frag and tag, keep it positive, be good to the people that own you. No hard feeling, Fatal, but I just wish you wouldn't teabag. Because, you'll just keep on doing it to me. Because you're just better than me. And I've got no problems admitting that. So frag and tag, keep it positive, be good to those people that own you. Don't use the retro. And if your teammates do have retro on it, send a message to them saying get off the retro. And the final score there for Wybot was 9-6. Probably the best it did on Weekend Gamers. Catch you later. Alright, boys and girls. I'm out of here.